Recently, there has been public discussion in the West of two serious potential escalations. The supply of Tomahawk cruise missiles to Ukraine and the potential seizure of ships with Russian cargoes on the high seas, not just in ports and territorial waters. Could you give us your view of the dangers of this and perhaps say something about how Russia would respond? Thank you.
It's dangerous. As for the Tomahawks, it's a powerful arm. Perhaps not the most modernized, but it's powerful. Poses serious threat. This will not change in any way the balance of powers on the battlefield, the fundamental issues of the armed forces of Ukraine, no matter how many UAVs they get, and no matter how many lines they create with those UAVs. Without the personnel, there will be no one to lead those battles. They have to change the tactics. Just look at what they're showing on the TV screens about how our troops are moving. 2-3 people, but they're moving. RAP is working, so they'll continue step by step to move forward. Yes, of course there has been damage, but the Russian air defense systems have adjusted, have started striking them down. Can Tomahawks inflict damage? Yes, but we will continue to strike them down. We will continue to perfect our systems. Will this pose damage to our relations? Where we see light at the end of the tunnel, of course. Of course. Using Tomahawks without direct involvement of the US officers is impossible. Which means a brand new stage of escalation, even in the relations between Russia and the US. As for the seizure of ships, that's not good. That's piracy. What do we do with pirates? They have to be destroyed. There is no other way to deal with them. But it doesn't mean that overnight a war will start in the world ocean, but the risk of clash and confrontation will arise. At the example of the French Republic, I believe that is what will happen, that is what's happening. This mudding of waters and this stirring up of the situation and this continuing of rising level of escalation is nothing but an attempt to distract the attention of their citizens from the growing issues inside those countries. And that is what they're attempting to do. They are awaiting a response from our side. It immediately changes the track of political attention. SOS, we're being attacked. Who is attacking us? Russia. Everyone should stand strong together in order to unite against this common enemy. That is their common goal. And the citizens of those countries should be aware that that is the goal. They want to lead them astray, trying to avert them away from protests, especially on the streets. But at the same time, to suppress their civic activity and to stay in power. But the citizens of these countries should understand that this is a high-risk game. They're being pushed on the path of escalation as well as large-scale armed conflicts. I wouldn't do it.